un sel de beurre, c'est 13h30. Hein.
English?
Always people up there. Always. Always. Gotta look for him. Gotta find him. And another. And another. Back up there again, but what's going on? I'll just pick. Ah! Holy! Just trying to warm up. Season 1 reloaded, folks. I mean, come on. Want to see what's working for us. Get the guy up top. Add a second. We know what's working for us. The XRK. The XRK is still dominant. They haven't fixed the no stock. I just want to use a no stock on my XRK. And they ain't giving it us. I don't know what's going on. It's been like a month, man. Peek it. Oh my god, it's a dolphin dive demon. I'm gonna reload. Have you got my cross? I don't know if they do. I'm gonna go back this way. I think I prefer it. I want it. I want it. Watch your head. Watch your heads, folks. I'm pushing. I wonder where that will get fixed, though. I don't know about you guys, but I'm itching for it. I think it'll add some extra pace to this gun, which I'm looking forward to. I mean, it's pacey as it is, but I'm getting all close to personal here. Watch out. Watch your back. Watch out. Hello. Advanced UAV. Watch yourselves. Wait, are they above? No, behind. Ah! Holy! I did not know you could get up there. I did not know that. Oh, they found me. They found me. Hey, he's looking at my body. Don't you dare teabag me, bud. Don't you do it. But there's one thing I need to share with you straight away because it has drastically changed sniping on this game forever. I saw in the patch notes that they have adjusted the lasers. Now, if you didn't know, having a laser equipped on your sniper in multiplayer is massive. It increases your ADS speed by a ton. And we have been all about the FSS laser. It has been the go-to for probably like 2 years now, I swear. Because it even increased aim and stability and sprint to fire speed, so it was the go-to, and it was only visible once you aimed on your sights. But sadly, in the new Season 1 Reloaded update, they have nerfed it. Now, don't get me wrong, it's not a massive nerf, right? It's still a usable attachment, but it's no longer the best. And it's actually no longer second best. According to the patch notes, they've decreased the aim down sight speed benefit by 2% and the sprint to fire speed benefit by 4%, making it not as, you know, helpful as it once was. Whoop. See you later, bud. But when I first saw that, I just thought they were nerfing lasers across the board, right? Just making them all a little bit worse. That was not the case. That was not the case in the slightest. They have done something very, very cheeky. They are changing the way snipers are going to be used from here on out. And I don't like it. I'm not a fan of it. Gotcha. Gotcha. Adieu. Adieu. Sneaky work right here. Sneaky work on the staircase. Now, alongside that, they've actually buffed the SL Razor laser sight. Now, this was a laser sight that helped with ADS speed, but it also had a flashlight and your laser was visible all time. Do you see what I'm getting here? Do you see where I'm getting at? They have buffed it. So the laser that has a built-in flashlight and a built-in laser, so whether you're aimed at the hip or aiming down your sights, you have a constant laser and a constant flashlight. That is now the best laser in the game. It increases your ADS speed by the most, and I think that is a way for them to nerf the snipers. Obviously, you can use those lasers on other guns, but that, I think, is a big slap in the face to the snipers of this game. Your gun scopes in just as fast as it did before the update, but now you've got a fat flashlight on there at all times, a fat laser on there at all times. And I just don't like that direction. All right, I tell a lie. It is slightly quicker with this laser compared to the pre-update statistics when you use the FSS laser. All right, slightly, and I'm talking like 9 milliseconds. And if I show you the firing range, look at that. Constantly there, whether you aim down your sights or just having the gun at the hip. Maybe this is their way of what? Balancing the snipers? I don't think they were overpowered. I don't think they were too good for the game. I think they're good in the right hands. Look, if I compare it, currently 465. If I go to the FSS laser, it's now 485. 20 milliseconds worse than the one with the built-in flashlight and the built-in laser. I mean, for me, I think I'm going to go with the Choreo Laz laser, right? You don't get the sprint to fire benefits, but for someone with my kind of play style, I'm a bit slower than most cracked out snipers of the game right now. I don't mind losing a bit of sprint to fire speed, and I still get good ADS speed increase. It's only 10 milliseconds worse than it is if you use, you know, the Razorhawk laser, right? But slightly more positive note, they fixed the Victus. If you didn't know, before this update, the Victus, for some strange reason, dealt like 100 damage to the torso, lower torso, something like that anyway. Oh, what a shot, by the way. And another headshot. And I've got the KV as well because I've changed it in some way. Oh my god. What am I doing? I'm clipping him. They've done stuff to the damage ranges. They've added a medium damage, I think, or something. It's all a bit confusing for me. But hey, by the looks of it at the moment, it seems pretty powerful. So yeah, Victus is now viable. It's now usable. I feel like people are going to bring this back. Get that one down. Add another one. Add another. They upped the lower torso damage by 43%. 43%. That's how weak it was. They've almost doubled the strength of it. Oh, hit them on with a little pre-aim there. So yeah, now it deals 153 to the lower torso. Whereas before, it dealt 107. 107. Unbelievable. Don't know how that happened. Gotcha, buddy. Spawned here. Spawn behind. Gotcha. I mean, the fire rate it still isn't amazing. The ADS speed still isn't, you know, unbelievable. But it's something else to use, especially for the S&D players of the world. It's clean, though. It's clean, right? Look at it. It's pretty damn clean. We'll keep popping with it. Gotcha. Now it feels strong, folks. Now it feels strong. And yeah, with this KV, they've added medium damage at 129 to 61 meters, decrease the minimum damage, decrease the maximum damage range, and decrease the near medium damage. So although I was gassing up, by the sounds of it, I think they've nerfed it. I think it might be nerfed. Oh, they've also nerfed the Cat AMR, which, you know, was expected. It's more of a Warzone nerf, though, bullet velocity and damage range, but still, sad to see, right? So, after a very interesting Season 1 Reloaded update, where does that leave us? Nothing has changed too much in terms of the snipers I would recommend. Of course, the XRK Stalker, the new sniper to Season 1, this is now probably one of my favorite builds to use with it, and it's still incredibly good. I've got the Lachman Impact 9 scope on there. It pairs up so nicely with this gun. Obviously, the new laser that I'd recommend, the Corio Laz. Paired that with the Handler short barrel, increasing ADS speed by an absolute ton, but it, you know, it nerfs the bullet velocity and damage at range. Pair that as well with the Helix light stock, and then of course increasing that bolt speed, that fire rate with the XRK Stalker light bolt, and that is what you're working with. 475 millisecond ADS speed with a great fire rate, great rechamber time. You can get it quicker if you take off the optic and go with the grip, probably get it down to 466. In terms of the best of the best, it's probably still the SPX-80 from Modern Warfare 2. We've got the Bryson factory barrel on that. We've got the PVZ stock helping with ADS, both of those. I run the 8 round, but if you want max ADS, take off the 8 round and put yourself on Schläger match grip. And then the final one for the fire rate again is the FSS Bolt, giving you a 455 millisecond ADS time with an 8 round mag, max fire rate on it as well. It's a beautiful sniper to use. But lastly, it is once again another sniper from MW2, and that is the MCPR. Now, what I love about this gun is if you use it by itself, it has a built-in 10 round mag. You can equip the 5 round mag, which I do a lot, which increases your mobility and ADS speed by a ton and doesn't really have many cons to it apart from losing 5 bullets. So highly recommend using that if you want the best pace, but this is the build I'd recommend. We've got the Orca barrel on there, increasing the ADS. Once again, the Corio laser. We've got the Merc stock on the end, Cronin cheetah grip, all of these increasing that aim down sight speed and a bit of sprint to fire. And then some people don't think it helps. Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. It only increases your rate of fire by 4 RPM, but I just feel like it does a little something. Maybe it's placebo, maybe it doesn't, but when I don't use it, I feel like my gun needs to fire quicker. When I do use it, I feel like sometimes the gun fires just in enough time to get the kills. So yeah, if you don't think that's worth it, take that off, put on the 5 rounds, put on a new optic. Absolutely loving the Lachman Impact 9 scope, but the SPX-80 scope is another beauty that you can rock as well. So those are the 3 snipers I'd recommend. Obviously, the longbow is still probably in its own league in terms of just dominance within multiplayer on Modern Warfare 3. I feel like with how you use this gun, it might be one that you can actually just get away with using that Razorhawk laser sight. Because, I mean, this is the build. I've got the Phantom hand stop. I got the high grain 10 round mag, no stock. It's all about aggression, apart from the high grain there. But you'll see the laser is obviously visible. But if you're constantly YYing, if you're slide canceling, and you're constantly tack sprinting, your laser isn't always there. It's just got to keep flashing. So I think with a gun like this, where you're quite aggressive with it, right? Quite aggressive, quite in the face, I feel like the laser is not going to be an issue, but I feel like with the rest, it's going to be challenging. You're going to give yourself away if you constantly use that laser. So I'm just putting it out there. It's all down to you and how you play and your play style, but I wanted to make you aware because that is a massive change with sniping on Modern Warfare 3 multiplayer. So let me know in the comments what you think of this update. I've just heard that ranked play has been delayed. I've seen that they've disabled the nuke on Warzone. There's been a lot of bugs with this update, so it's a bit of a shambles, but multiplayer overall seems all right. But don't know how I feel about the sniper change. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Let me know which sniper you're going to be rocking for Season 1 Reloaded. And yeah, that's going to do it. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon.